the Rice Owls, taking on the number 6 seed in the playoff, the Tulsa Golden Hurricane. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the college football playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here comes a handoff. Finding some room at the 25. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Inside the 20. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Rice.
Unbelievable way to start this playoff game for this offense. First touch of the football, you get a hat-on-a-hat up front, and you can see the speed in that backfield for a big touchdown to get things started.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT.
That makes the score Rice 7, Tulsa 0.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Set to kick this one away.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it's been better to move it in the end zone for a touchback. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Takes the ball, tries the right side here.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Can he make it to the marker? Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this 3rd and short. See what you can do from here.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down play coming up. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back as good as we've seen all year with the ability.
It's a deep throw down the right sideline. And it's intercepted. Going the other way. Can they stop him? And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
Powering through. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
On the handout, they'll test the right side here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness for getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And he finds his target. He has the first. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Owls.
Number 84 with the grab and the...
Now the try here for the extra point.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score Rice 14, Tulsa 0.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Set to kick off.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Offense back on the field now. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick.
Flip it. Check.
And the runner takes off to his right.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
On the double.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down.
Easy.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there. 1st down here for this offense.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a 1st down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on it.
Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Running back grabs it on the screen. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down. The offense going with the hurry up.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. With the catch, it's Smith. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down.
Clear. Griffin.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And here comes a deep shot. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. You misfire on the pass as time in the period runs out.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Rice 14, Tulsa 0.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field.
On to kick it away.
Offense is out there again. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. He'll pitch it. Finding space at the 20. Brought down after a big gain and a first down. Defense, no answer for the option that time.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Gain moves the ball to the 37. Another first down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. It's an out route. The catch made. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Back in motion now. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's looking to scramble. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. He's escaping the pocket now. Throws the ball to the left after plenty of time in the pocket. Excellent protection. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Press coverage now from the secondary. Hands it off on the counter. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Picks up 1. Brings up second down.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Eludes the rush. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Tulsa is third down.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. They're trying to run it with the option. He'll toss it to the back. And he'll be stopped for a loss on the play. The defense all over the option that time.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give them credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
And out comes the field goal unit. It's a fake. Looking to pass for it. Cannot O's. So the gamble does not pay off. They might regret passing up the 3 points. The Tulsa offense back on the field now. Some positive signs in the last drive. They moved the ball, but eventually stalled. Came up empty. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Gain moves the ball out past the 25-yard line. A gain makes it second and medium. And now the handoff.
Third down coming up.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Shotgun formation here on third down. That's a bullet over the middle. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Talk about aggressive. The head coach keeping the offense on the field inside their own 30. Trying for a fourth down completion. He's got it, enough for a first down. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking.
Brings up second down.
Looking to chuck it again. Caught near the sticks. It's Smith. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. Now here comes the point after attempt. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Steps out of bounds at the 19. That's where they'll start the drive. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Timeout, Rice.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Grab down the middle. It's Rios.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Second down play coming up for this offense.
Get set, get set.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. He's running out of time here. Ball is free in the backfield. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. He'll throw it now. Makes the grab. It's Rios. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Hey, I don't blame the defense here at all, Chris, for bringing the blitz. It's third down and short. You got to get pressure on the quarterback, but you got to tip your cap to this quarterback. I think he was anticipating the blitz, so he's able to get the ball out of his hands quickly and pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. Defense calls their third and final timeout of the half now.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it second and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's moving out of the pocket. Lets it go on the move, launching deep.
This quarterback didn't have much time at all. I thought it was going to be an easy sack for the defense, but he shows you his strength and his athletic ability and instincts to be able to pull out of that, somehow avoid the sack and get rid of the ball.
To the offense, looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And he steps out of bounds, but a crucial takeaway. Great play by this defense. So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. This one will be a 60-yard attempt. Can he get it there? And that one is no good. And after the miss, still down by 7.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. First down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback escapes the pocket. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a huge gain there, but that's it for this period. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Tulsa offense back out there. Wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's past the 30. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
They're going to run it here. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
The defense coordinator this week, all week, telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tackle, but first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Positive yards, that's all you want to see as an offense. As long as you're moving the ball forward, it's going to give you a chance to continue to get first downs. What are they looking at now? 3rd and inches, it looks like.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Running with purpose. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down.
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Tulsa. Made the defense look slow that time. Lining extra point. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Rice offense on the field now. It's an option look. Running with purpose. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that previous play. Here's the option play. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. Hit just as he throws the ball. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Rice.